Web 2.0 project, I decided to learn more about real-world education because I really enjoy this concept and I think that hands-on is a really good way to learn. Um, so that's why I picked this. Real-world education allows students to learn through actual experiences in the classroom, such as building and other hands-on things. And then these experiences address a concept, problem, or issue, and within my standard I would choose a certain topic and I could come up with a lesson plan for it. Issues and trends with this: one of the issues is that teachers have to learn how to teach it. It's a new way of teaching um, compared to the traditional stand up and speak to your students. One of the trends is changing school culture and technology, obviously. That's one of the main points of taking this class, to just show how much technology has changed and how much we use technology in the classroom. Also, students are now being asked to help in their community in some schools. It's a new trend that is starting to come along, which I think is pretty cool. Some of the strategies that I could use for this: one, for my science class, I could teach students how to do scientific observation with a plant on a playground, or we could grow our own plants or something of that nature. And then for my math classes, I found that revamping word problems to resonate more with students is a very good thing to do. This would be something like having them build an angle and having them measure it, having them build it out of popsicle sticks and then having them measure it and find the two other sides to the triangle, or to have marbles. If I'm teaching fraction, have like 2 marbles over 2 and then 1 marble over 4, and I'm like, you have to add these up, and then they would have to add marbles to each side and then put marbles at the end to show what it equals, which I think would be a pretty cool and hands-on learning experience for them. Some apps that are good for this would be Mathalicious, which is a really good math app. Another one would be Google Drive, just for storage and everything else. And then another for my science classes would be GreenUp, which is where you grow your own plants and you just get to sit there and watch them, which is neat to see that how they grow over time in an app, instead of having to actually buy everybody certain plants, or spend time teaching about plants, more time teaching about plants and how to plant them and how much water to give them and how much sunlight they need. In summary, as an educator, this will affect me by changing my way of teaching, changing my classroom, changing how I relate the information to students, because instead of just standing and talking, we would be hands-on doing it, as well as changing how the students perceive the information and do classwork. And because it is so hands-on, they would be learning in a different way with a different media, which would help all of the information stick into their brain, which is a great thing, I think. And that is all. Thank you for listening.